Hello and welcome to Hackathon Labs. I'm Mr. Hackathon and I teach you how to build software. In this video, we are going to go over 5 ways to troubleshoot errors that come up with OpenAI's Codex. If you're relatively new to software development, whether through vibe coding or traditional routes, you might not know that the biggest challenge with developing software is not actually writing the code. It's working out what's wrong and why it's wrong when things are not working as expected. So here are 5 ways to troubleshoot when errors come up with OpenAI's Codex. The first way is to visit OpenAI's developer community at community.openai.com. There are several different threads. You do have to create an account. This is separate to the account that you might have with OpenAI already, or even your developer account. This is an account specifically for the forum. And it is a forum style community where you can submit your query, you can comment and help other people. And it is categorized in a way that's really simple and easy for the community to help you solve your problem, or someone that works with OpenAI to solve your problem. The second way is Reddit. Reddit is a community platform that has several communities in it, ranging from business to technology to news to politics and more. And all of these sub-communities are called subreddits. So you can see here, the r/codex is the sub-community for Codex. You want to create an account with Reddit to be able to post and comment on this subreddit. You can read it without an account, but to be able to post your query, you will need an account with Reddit. They can be relatively strict. Each subreddit has moderators, and moderators often are strict on the rules. For example, if you are self-promoting, they're probably going to remove the post, or they're going to say something, message you, you name it. Basically, it's to reduce the amount of spam in the community. You can see here what the rules are for this particular community, but all communities are different in Reddit. Here we're using the Codex subreddit, but there are other subreddits that can answer your question too. We can see that there is questions about bugs here. You have people that have complaints here. We have news here. So there's a lot of good information in this subreddit that will be able to solve your query. Next is YouTube. YouTube can be difficult because you might spend a lot of time finding the answer to your particular solution. We can see here, if we just type in Codex, we have people promoting Codex, people comparing Codex to other platforms, and it doesn't necessarily solve our problem. Now, I've just searched Codex. Potentially, if I search a particular problem, then a video that solves that particular problem might come up, but it might not. We might spend a lot of time going through videos and trial and error to find a solution to our problem. I think one of the big values of YouTube here is to find out who are the experts in Codex and potentially reaching out to them on LinkedIn or reaching out to them on Twitter. I know people have reached out to me and I've created a quick Loom video for them to troubleshoot their problem, or I've just messaged them back on X, pointing them in the right direction. Now that's hit or miss. For me, it's been dependent on my availability and whether I can respond to people on that in that personalized manner. But YouTube is always a great resource to troubleshoot your problems, especially if it's higher level problems. Before I explain the last 2 ways, I wanted to share a free lightning workshop on how to go from ideas to execution in Codex on MAVEN. You'll have the opportunity to speak to me virtually, and I will explain how to generate opportunities using proven frameworks for business ideas, how to test them quickly, and leverage OpenAI's Codex to deploy your applications. I hope I will see you there. Next is X. X can be a brilliant platform, especially if there is an error that is relatively new that a lot of people are having. You will see a lot of people reaching out to staff from OpenAI directly on X. A lot of the OpenAI staff engage a lot on X, so that can make it super, super easy. I've just searched Codex, and usually, if there's an error, such as maybe Codex being down or usage limits being really weird, you'll see a lot of people tweeting OpenAI and tweeting Codex and tweeting different people in the specific teams because they are very engaged. Last but not least is using a AI conversational tool such as ChatGPT. So here I had an error. Personally, I knew how to solve it just with my experience. However, to use it as an example, I just really copied and pasted the error, and it's telling me why, it's telling me how to fix it. Typically in Codex, it can automatically fix it itself often. However, it's always good to learn what do certain problems mean, and sometimes you have to make decisions on how you want it fixed. So sometimes it is good to have the conversation with ChatGPT or with Claude on what the problem actually is and what are the options to solve those problems. That concludes my 5 ways to troubleshoot errors that occur in Codex. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel, and happy hacking.